My background is in creative painting. I did all my degrees in art, fine arts, drawing and painting, creative painting, and art education. I did my master's in Baroda MSc University of India in creative painting, and then went to Canada and did my master's in art education in with what do you call in Montreal, Canada. When I first touched my computer, I started teaching at the university level, teaching graphic design, and taught myself and worked very hard. And then with that integration, I got involved and started what do you call started adding that to my courses. When I started teaching graphic design, I started involving 2D, 3D animation, and then it went on from when I first went to the university, they only had mostly graphic design and print based, but they didn't have anything more to do with film or video or animation. Those are the things that I integrated. So in short, starting with love for technology, before being afraid of technology, and integrating technology in my life, in my artwork, I started integrating more into the courses. And when they first hired me, they hired me with studio background, art education background, and computer background. But slowly I moved into the computer side, and that became part of my life. And ever since, I've been using technology. I've been using in all my courses are now based on electronic art and graphic design. When I first came to Washburn University, USA, I was in charge of the lab, and then I saw that they were mainly print-based and graphic design, and there were not much of video and animation and video editing. So I started first introducing video and Adobe Premiere and all, then went into Final Cut Pro. Those are the softwares, and then added first 2D animation, then moved into 3D animation, and slowly added game design, video game design, and then added 3D printers, virtual reality, augmented reality, and then added a course on digital painting, and then added other courses that related to interactive art, and then also other courses that I started recently was artificial intelligence, and then augmented and virtual reality is another thing that I'm developing. And then I'm also working with metaverse and then NFTs. So these are some of the new technologies that I'm integrating in my courses at Washburn University. The technology is an evolving process. If you go back, it was very analog, and we were doing things with analog and cutting, and even video editing was very analog. Then the digital world came in, and with digital world, with the advancement of computer hardware and software, within the last 40 years, you see the advancement and adaptation of technology in art and visual art. So new industry came up, with special effect industry came up, which was integrated in the art world. Animation came into existence. Gaming was a big big field that impacted technology. Then digital painting, digital photography, then digital based cutting software like CNC, laser cutter is now happening in the world. So special computing is coming up with metaverse. So these are some of the areas that is really impacting art and will impact art with virtual reality and augmented reality, mixed reality and extended reality. These are the areas that are going to really changing the way we look at art. Interactive art, installation art, video-based art, special effect art. These are many areas that art is adapting technology to what it was from before. So basically, it is very important for art student to know and have that knowledge, have the basic skills also like drawing, painting, that impacts the artistic and visualization, aesthetic part of art. and expressions. So these are important areas that students should adapt to and learn, and can adapt to and learn, and take advantage of the big industry that is out there. Some of the things are financial challenges, because a university may not have the funding, and because you need a lab, you need computers. There's educational challenges that you adapt to new courses, have the process to be accepted as a new course, because sometimes the administration or the department are not ready to accept. But in most cases, people are accepting the new technology, and there's also the learning curve that I talked about, that the teacher who's teaching has to be up to date and at par with whatever is happening, the new software, the new hardware. A lot of time labs have to change. If you do something like 3D animation or gaming, you need a very high-end computers to work with. So these are some of the technical, educational, and financial challenges. The technology is a tool, and so one of the way we do is the process of thinking out of the box, thinking beyond what their comfort zone is, exploring and doing a lot of research. They have to write papers. They have to write a paper on their ideas, and then what are the other artistic expression that has been used to that concept. So they have to go beyond their comfort zone of what is very easy to do, and then try to see the challenge that is given to them during the course. And when they see the challenges, and when they look at the what they have to express, they have to find their own ways of expressing and integrating in what they're really interested in. Then it becomes very easy for them to be creative and give their artistic expression. So basically, they have to think out of the box. They have to see their background, and they have to give some feelings to what they're working on, and they have the interest in what they're working on. So when all these things are integrated, then it becomes very easy for the students to be creative and add technology to it. Once they learn to look at technology as a tool, and once they learn the software, then they become comfortable, and they can create whatever they want to. Yeah, like in my this show that I'm doing here, I'm using 3D scanner. I'm using software and hardware, and I do the spatial computing, scan an object or space, and then take photograph of textures and colors, and then print them out as a digital print on canvas. That's you can see. I've also used text based, like text, Nepali text, cut them out with laser cutter and computers, and build a house out of that. So these are some of the projects that I've done. I've taken the text of say a family, brother, sister, mother, and then cut them out in text, and then make a shape of the house out of that. So these are some of the projects that I've done integrating technology and art. It is very important to learn technology as a tool, and it's very important to expand your vision and your concepts, and go to your root of who you are, what you are about, and then add technology as a tool, and also get excited about what you're doing, get excited about technology. This is the world of new technology and new area with artificial intelligence, virtual reality, augmented reality, data science. There's big field in special effect industry, gaming industry, then digital painting industry. So there are a lot of jobs out there, and you have big opportunity if you are in tune with what is happening in technology, and that will give you an advantage of getting jobs, better jobs, and you can move forward as an artist and come up with new ideas for your culture, your state, your country, and yourself. Some of the new things that are happening, going back a little 10 years or 15 years, digital painting is there, gaming industry is there, special effect industry is there. The new things that are happening is virtual reality, augmented reality, metaverse, multiverse, spatial computing, neural network, like something haptic happening with your emotion, You can use headgear on your head, and you can control pixels. So a lot of new technology that is coming up. Drone art is another area that's happening. Then biological art, then art with AI is a big field. Data science is another area where art is integrating with virtual reality, integrating with virtual artwork. And then you can have interactive art that is happening. Robotic art is another area that is happening. These are the areas that are very, very interesting and upcoming in the art world, and it's been integrated globally. So in technology and innovation, everything that you see now will be haptic. Everything you will touch will create its own. It will have sound. You'll have augmented reality, and you'll have glasses like Google Glass, and Apple is coming with their own glasses, so it will get better. You'll have watches, you'll have brain scanning, you'll have emotion and other things happening that will be integrated to art. So the new immersive technology or extended reality, you have the virtual reality, you have the extended reality, the mixed reality. These are reality which will change. If you look at a banner, automatically your glasses will give you all the information when you're walking. It's like GPS. If you go back 10-20 years ago, you didn't have GPS, but instantly with AI, everything is going to be integrated with art, integrated with your life. So the very interesting part is art, design, reality, unreality, unreal, and virtual reality will all integrate with the advancement of technology.